Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah, just a second.
I am on to
Stream 3.
cell phone.
She's got, it's not that one. It's, if you Google or go to YouTube and go Sunny Florida Backgammon or something, you'll get to it. Sunny Florida Backgammon. So anyway, Adrian, just there they are, our combatants, as it were. Adrian Nedelcu from Romania, U.S., Romania/U.S. Jose Farca, Mexico/U.S. of sorts, in Miami.
How was the
And
your game? How you
hang on one second.
Huh?
They twisted
Oh,
the
it
board.
was crazy. I did a
On
blunder.
one.
I was 11-2.
winning?
Yes. And I was in this.
Okay, Tara's gonna straighten that out. They twisted the board somewhat.
Hold the cube already double. Okay, I am 70% favor, but it's a blunder too. But then I was lucky, so he came. Like,
I'm kind of
Okay.
obsessive compulsive, I guess. I hate boards that are not square up. So anyway, they're off and playing.
I'm sorry, but that just happens. I will the next on a break.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, so Farca is on the right of the player cam on the bottom of.
Bring it down because we're the only people here.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I will. Okay, Farca's from on the right-hand side of the player cam, playing the blue checkers, bottom of the board, and Nedelcu on the left of the player cam, on the top playing the yellow checkers. So there we go. Farca got a good developing position, sends an early cube. Still a lot of play. Adrian takes it. Okay, trying to figure out what he wants to do with his 5-2. I think he does play down. Then it's a matter of the 2. I think that's probably correct. Okay, Adrian. 6-4. Not his best. He'll probably just make the deuce point. Could make a run for it with the checker from the 24. But we shall see. An interesting side note to this mega jackpot tournament: 16 players. 6 of them entered the $500 side pool. It was a $2,000 entry, $500 side pool. And Malcolm Hudson from Australia won the side pool in the first round. He was paired with Mochi. They were both in the side pool, and all the others in the side pool were in matches against other people who were not in the side pool, and every one of the side pool players lost. So anyway, pretty amazing to win the side pool in the first round. So, okay. Jose got that early cube in play. Trying to contain Adrian. Nice set of aces. I say that. What's he going to do with the other two? Probably maybe shift them to the 2. He decides to shift. I think he'll shift to the 2. That's okay. Nice shake by Jose. Look at there, double sixes closes him out. So very likely that Jose Farca is going to scarf up 4 points on this first game. Nice little head start in a 13-point match. Felix Goitman is in the house. Hey, Felix. Okay. Jose trying to best position his spares there so that he doesn't get hot on the back and get burned with a large set. Adrian is just getting to watch the play at the moment, being closed out. There's going to be a little, quite a good deal of action here later tonight. I think I don't have it in front of me, but at 7:30, I believe, the doubles event starts, and rebuys follow. And at 10 p.m. tonight is the Calcutta auction for the main events, which begin tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., I believe. Set of 5s. So this is probably be a conceded gammon here. So you got two sets of 6s, 2 sets of 5s, maybe. I don't know. Would do it. That won't do it. So 4-0 Jose Farca. That's it's the first Miami Open, so Avi Cohen has just put his heart and soul into a year plus work and pulling this thing off. Put together just a tremendous event. Great staff and support. Has drawn players from all over the world. Quite a few South American players, a number of European players. Ochi's here from Japan. Malcolm Hudson's here from Australia. So quite a diverse group. 4-3. Adrian at a bit of a loss. He could make the 5-point, which looks like he may choose to do. unstacks the heavy 6, makes a very valuable asset in the 5. Plays with 2 blots rather than 3 blots if he were to hit the checker on the 16. He's kind of torn as to what he wants to do.
Okay. Yeah,
Gonna send a text to Tara real quick, y'all.
You want to
I don't know. Stops. Thanks.
We're so many duties that we do around here, trying to get all the matches set up and the graphics set up for the matches, the players down here, the commentary going, various and sundry other little things that we are charged with. And sure, I thought you were playing doubles.
8 o'clock.
Oh, it's 8. I was thinking it was like 7:30 or something.
So what do we got here? Adrian
Okay, Rick.
Nedelcu, I know.
Remember your golf voice now.
Yeah, Adrian Nedelcu and
Jose Farca.
Jose Farca from Mexico. Oh, yes, I know Jose.
He has a house here as well.
Uh-huh. Well, Adrian was my student for a couple of years, so I'm very happy to see him here. Is this the finals or semis?
Semifinals of the Mega.
Oh, wow. Good for that. I take full credit for Adrian. He's my student.
And he
was a good
got
student,
gammoned on a 2-cube in the first game, so he spotted Jose 4 points.
too. Adrian's a very smart guy. He went to Oxford, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's from Romania. Went to Oxford. He lived in Vienna for a while. Now he's living here in Miami.
Didn't he have a place in Monaco, or was
He
he,
has
leasing
he has a
that?
place in Monaco. He has a place in. I've stayed with him in Cascais, outside of in Portugal,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
right outside of Lisbon. I've stayed at his place there. He's got places all over the world. Very interesting man. Nice guy. So I have to be rooting for him a little bit. I'm sorry.
Can't be
So,
completely
he's-
biased, huh? Or,
I would double if I
objective.
were him here, losing 4-0. I like this cube a lot.
I like this cube a lot, too.
I'm not sure I'm taking.
I'm with you.
If he doesn't roll the 6, 6 is devastating. If he doesn't roll the 6, he's still got a superior position, but I think it's still a take. You know why? I don't think there's too many gammons because he's holding the 4
Holding
point.
that anchor up there.
Yeah, I read this as a double and a take. Even though you're winning 4-0, I don't think you fold yet on the position like this. He might not roll a 6. Of course, he could roll a 4. I wouldn't be shocked if it's a pass, but I would take it. Good.
Takes it.
Take it.
Good call.
I think so.
Doesn't get his 6. Doesn't get past the midpoint either.
Well, he's going to roll a 4. Oh, yeah, the 3-1.
So dupes the 4s.
I like that play.
A direct miss, although it makes
No, it hits
makes
a
the
hit.
4 point.
Oh, 4. Oh, 3-2. I thought it was a 3. Yeah. That play's clear. I'm not seeing the dice too well. I got to look closer. Is this your non-glare dice?
Yeah.
Okay. That play, I think, is clear.
Be hard to do better than that. That may be better than that.
I don't think so. I like his first
I
play.
like the other one also.
If he doesn't roll a 6, next roll, he's cracking. It's impossible not to crack. So I like his play. And if he gets hit with a 4, at least the guy's got to break his anchor.
Are you doing the Calcutta tonight?
Yeah.
10 p.m. or something?
I'm going to do a Peoria Calcutta where you have use 1 from column A and 2 from column B.
I haven't heard any specific numbers yet. Have you seen any?
No, I haven't seen the numbers. I got a lot of work to do. I got to get a list of the players and decide who goes into column A and who goes into column B. I'll put the best third into column A.
And play doubles in the interim.
Yeah, play doubles in between, so it's going to be a little tricky.
That's the way you like it, though.
Yeah.
Stay busy.
That's the definition of backgammon tournaments. You're always busy. I'm happy to help. Yeah, that's the only way to leave a single shot is to make that play. I don't think he's recubing. I don't think, even if you hit and he rolls a 2.
A lot of work to do.
Well, you do hit. Oh, no.
No, it's
You
4-2.
don't hit.
Doesn't
4-2.
hit.
Oh, you could hit on the 2 point.
And
you know what?
that may be right, Phil,
with those
because
blots-
there's no stellar plays otherwise.
I'm hitting.
Because if you play out and make the 17, then you got to find a 2.
Well, you got to keep going
And-
give him a 2. That might be right. It might be right to keep your structure and just play to the 11 point. It might be right.
To the Chris Lloyd point.
Yeah, I like this hit though. I think that's a great play
I like that play too.
with all those blots out there.
But should he dance? And he does now.
Sixes,
Jose may get frisky, but he doesn't
Sixes and
with a
threes.
4-0 lead.
3 hits.
Second one in the air. Now, if he dances again, he's going to be too good. No, it's not David Wells. Oh, it is David Wells playing that one. Oh,
Wow, that hit was big, and look at how it paid off. He's too good to double now.
and
He's too good to redouble. Needs to bring a 6 down to get that bar point covered.
who's he?
I like this play. Gives him double coverage for the bar point. That's the next point you want to make. Adrian's in big trouble now.
No, it didn't.
Adrian is in big trouble. Now you slot the bar and bring the 3 out.
No, I didn't.
No, slot the bar.
Neither one.
How can you not slot the bar? Oh no. 2 on the bar. Why aren't you slotting your bar point? I can't understand that play at all. Now's the time to make the bar point. I'm still slotting the bar point. No, this is the wrong idea. You got to put a checker on the bar point so you can either mark the bar point or hit him off the ace if he rolls an ace. Like right now, you don't have a checker on your 7 point. If he anchors, you lose your whole initiative.
Huh?
Oh my God!
Maybe it is.
Rewarded. No bad play comes unrewarded in
call, or-
backgammon. And I really believe that was wrong. Very, very wrong.
Okay.
Sorry if I sound too critical, but to me that was very fundamental to go to the bar point. You don't want him anchoring. If he does anchor, at least you make the bar. Okay, I won't harp on it. Don't harp. Be a cello instead of a harp. Clear from the rear. I like that. I like that. All he needs to do is roll a 3 or higher. He makes the other play 6-1 and 5-1 leaf shots. That's 4 numbers. But you're very clearing from the rear. This is reasonable. To look at that a little bit longer. That might be right.
They went up for their picture.
He's got to avoid a 6-1, 6-5. Yeah, but he also has high doubles leaf shots too. Now the high doubles don't leave shots if you come off the 4-point.
His
Come
shadow.
off the
She's
4-point.
gonna
You
see
don't
it,
want to.
and I
That
told her
takes
to
away the
tell
double 6, double 5, and double 4. This needs not to roll a 1. And he successful. Wow, he's going to go up 8-0. Maybe not. Adrian can dance here. 9 dancing numbers.
That's not one of them.
No, he really wanted to dance. That was the only hope, because he gets a shot. Unless he rolls a 1, he would have gotten a shot. That was his only chance to get off. He's conceding the gammon. 8-0.
Maybe you can see it on there.
That was big. I liked his play though. I really liked his hitting play. I did not like the way he brought the prime home
It's
though.
the final. I didn't
But
look
it-
to see it there.
Rolling those double 6s just was the nail in the coffin.
They may not have Super Jackpot 2 up.
So again, if I'm Adrian, I'm playing gammon go here. If I'm Jose, I would play gammon save.
Fine, David. I'll be back.
That's the wrong play with the 6-5. Even at the score, you're supposed to hit 2. I can't believe that. And he did it quickly. 6-5 is all automatic to hit the 2 checkers there. Even at this score, you would not make that play. It's just a simple running play. That just couldn't be right. Well, again, Jose's got a commanding lead in this game, especially if he can roll a 5 or a 9. Yeah, double. I like that double. Even at this score, I like the double. Although I might not have done it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about the double. It wasn't that good. Easy take at that score, and Adrian did grab it. Actually, the double kind of surprised me. Now that I think about it, 5-1's a very good roll. The point you want to make. I would run. Up in the race, just race. I like it. Adrian really wants a 7 here. Big roll for a 7. Nope. Counting the race. He's not going to like it, and he's leaving the shot. His alternatives are not very pretty. Coming up with 3. I think this is the right play. I think you got to play for some contact. Ace on checkers, no good at this tournament.
It plays 5-3.
No, but it's on top of the.
Yeah, it plays.
No?
All the direction.
I think no.
I'll go help him. Having a discussion about whether it was on the checker. I saw it.
It's okay on.
Dice on
dice
checkers are
checker?
not good. You're right to roll over.
Okay.
Yeah. He was on the checker, and it goes over.
Yeah, it's not good.
The roll should go over.
Die on top of the
They don't
checker.
play dice
is
on
not-
checkers here.
We played before. The last, no, we played.
If the 2 players agree to it, maybe it's,
No, but we played.
it's not valid.
No, we played the other match.
It's a
Played it
mistake.
wrong. He played it wrong. He played it wrong.
It's okay. It's good.
Adrian was saying his previous match they played dice on checkers, but that's not the rules of this tournament, and that clearly was the dice on the checker, and it clearly went over, and Adrian was a very good sport about it. Once he heard the rule, both Tara and I confirmed what the rules are. And Tara never lies, and that's why they trusted her.
Hey, Phil.
Hey,
Hey,
Mary.
sir. Can I ask you a quick question? I know you're working. Yeah. But Avi has a question. He has 78 teams in doubles. Does it say the doubles tournament in the U.S.? Some of them had 64.
Most people would cut it off at 64.
Yeah.
So it would be,
Yeah, at least in the last 30 years.
the largest.
Yeah.
Rory Pascar just asked me a question. They got 78 doubles teams. He's wondering if there ever was a tournament that had more
In the U.S.
in the United States, and I don't think so because most people would cut it off at 64. That's one reason why. I know that many tournaments have had to cut off their doubles because they had. I know that New York cuts off. They had to cut off its doubles, and they've had more, and they've had overflow. So I wouldn't say it's the largest because I think New York has had that, but they ran it in two divisions or they split it up. Just because they're not splitting it up doesn't mean they've had the largest doubles attendance, but that's still pretty damn good for a first-time tournament to have 78 doubles teams. I'm sorry to hear it because I'm going to be playing doubles at 8 o'clock. That means there'll be an extra round be an anti-buy for a bunch of teams to get down to the 64 bracket, which means a delay for the teams that don't have the anti-buy, or the delay at some point is going to come into play. We're going to have Calcutta later tonight. I'm going to do the Calcutta, the A and B. I'm going to take the top third of players and put them in column A, everybody else in column B, and you get to pick one from column A and two from column B. And I'll have, in reverse order, I'll try to seed column A so that the last bid is Mochi and somebody. Mochi will be the number one seed, of course. It's going to be hard to pick number 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, but I've got my thoughts about who that should be. Okay, so turns out it was a good cube. I still think it was a good take. I would like to see that cube in XG because I thought it was a little early. Kind of hard to give the cube at 8-0 when you're winning. I think you'd be a little bit more on the conservative side, but maybe it was a clear cube. But he certainly is happy he doubled now. And I agree with Adrian's quick take. When you're at 8-0, you can smell a take, you take it. And that stunk of a take. That's a good play. A lot of people take the checker off the 6 point. And that's an amateur play because now you waste with a 6. You lose that pip by emptying the 6 point. So I like that 5-4. 4-3 would have been okay also. Knowing your wastage, according to Walter Trice, will help you with those plays. And most people don't realize why you waste with an open 6 point. You think, well, hell, I take the checker off anyway with a 6, 5, or 4, but you are wasting pips on the dice in the previous roll by not having moved it. The concept that took me a little bit to really understand, but mathematically it works. 2-1 followed by double 6. Nope, didn't happen. Okay.
Sorry, Phil. Thank you for covering.
My pleasure. So that we saw a very aggressive cube by Jose at the score, and a clear take by Adrian, and he won the game. It got into a race and won it nicely.
Just for everyone's information, you'll find this interesting. I was just told, what was I told? The double starts at 8, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, at 8.
You just told it. Rory came by. He told me 86 teams.
78.
78 teams.
But they're going to try for 96 with rebuys. They're taking rebuys.
Ah.
But you know what and that's great.
That's wonderful.
But with rebuys and a 96 bracket in doubles, it's going to take forever.
It is. I said the same thing before you came because I'm playing doubles. We'll be playing till Tuesday. We'll be playing doubles till late in the night. But that's okay. That's fun. More action.
That's okay.
I'll tell you one thing. I can promise you though. I'm going to play fast at the first round because I want to get
one of
I
those.
want to get one of those
if
rebuys.
necessary. Huh?
Especially if I'm facing a really strong team, I'm going to play very fast.
Who'd you say you were playing with?
I'm playing with a young lady, the friend of Jason Briggs.
Oh, is that the one I was just introduced to?
Oh, I don't know.
What was her
Were you
name?
introduced to? I'll show you a picture. Very pretty lady that.
Yeah, she was very, very pretty. I think she's from Houston. Her mother lives right next to Rice. Yes, that's her.
Yeah, that's my
Andrea.
partner. Andrea Rubio is my partner.
And she may have dressed well enough to not only distract the opponent, but to distract her partner.
Oh my God! I'm going to have her sit behind me. And make sure. The first time we'll have a tandem doubles team with her sitting behind me, so I don't have to see. She's that pretty. She is a beautiful girl.
Okay, so anyway, well, Adrian's done put himself into a fairly considerable hole here.
Yeah. So have fun. Turn the cue.
Well, you know, it's easy to play this kind of game, right?
That's right. Just turn the cue.
Just turn the cube, balls to the wall.
That's it. I like this double. You have to take. Absolutely have to take because he's got an anchor with a 20-point anchor. You get gammoned about 2% of the time. And he misses. I'm not sure which of those two checkers I run. It's reasonable to run the front one, get a third checker there. I know this play, and that's the right play, believe it or not. And you come down.
Yeah.
Given
Much
a
rather
choice between the 7 and the
five.
5, you make the 5. But I do like Adrian's double. He knows he needs a 6. Double 5 is not what he needs. It's not terrible, but it's not what he needs. I just go to the ace point with one checker. 11-1.
Yeah, and that's probably right. You can do this. Yes, there you go. Not much else.
Yeah, he could lose his midpoint, I guess is what he's thinking.
But he can't give up the midpoint necessarily because then he's just got free play after that.
Yeah, he made the right play. He's just thinking about it. He needs to step up here with a 2 or a 3. You got to get that back checker out.
Whoa.
This that makes the deuce point. Okay, a lot of pips. You can get
Moves
that
a lot
back
of
checker
freight,
moving,
which
yeah.
ultimately may preclude him getting gammoned. But, you know, he might get lucky with a 3-6 or something and get out and not get hit. And here we go, you know.
We can just roll a 3 or a 2 and step up. He's got plenty of hope in this game. I like this play, spreading out the back outfield. Very smart. He needs that 2 or 3 badly. And
Another set.
horrible.
Now, wait, you told me he was your student, right? And you were going to take credit for all the great run he's had here.
I've never seen the guy before in my life. I don't know who that is.
Somebody impersonating Adrian
Right.
Nedelcu.
Right. That's not the Adrian I taught.
Well, he's
He's not giving up. Look how he's still giving it all his
You know
best.
how it is. I mean, there's 0.5% probability to win is not 0, right? And we've seen them all come back from huge deficits at
I've
times.
never seen a giant play quickly in these positions. They keep fighting, and he's playing like a giant. You don't give up. You never know. This is backgammon. Anything can happen.
Absolutely.
You roll a 3-6 or 2-6 next time and get out and not get hit.
5.
Anything can happen. No, jump now and
Now
he's got a
jump
good game.
now, and you got a good chance.
You got a good chance. 2-6, 3-6, 3-5. 2-5. At least you come up.
2-5.
Plays itself.
Now
That's forced.
6 alone
That's forced.
escapes. But,
That's good to come up. He's got a good chance now.
There, he can make the 4, but he can't make the 9.
Well, he's going to make the 4. Hope he doesn't roll a 6, that's all. 6-4 would be a dream roll. Any 6 would be a great roll for him right now. He needs a 6 badly. Oh, no.
Ooh, that's...
Not only does he not roll a 6, he has to crack his board, which makes it easier for Jose to go after him by rolling a 3 or a 5. 3, 5, or 10, he's going to hit loose now because he's got to break his board. I would break the 4-point. That's reasonable, too. I'm not sure whether the 4 or the 6 is right, but I'd rather not have the gap in front of him for more blots.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have the 6-point made in case we get into a hitting contest. So I would break the 4. That's me.
Seems reasonable. And were you to clear the 6, then you have perhaps more problems clearing the 7 if you have to. That's correct.
Yep.
Like I say, if you clear the 6, then you also got problems clearing the 7. More problems clearing the 7
Yeah.
if you're forced to do
You
so.
must hit. And he does. Adrian must hit back. He really needs a 3 here.
Oh, baby.
Oh, that's a super joker. Hit the clock. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Is he really looking?
You don't kick a gift horse in the
Oh
mouth,
my
right?
God. That was his very, very best roll by far. You call your roll, you call that roll.
Pete Jarvis has rejoined us. Pete?
Adrian has a chance for some gammons if he can roll a 1 here and can bring this home safely. Although
Or
this is
set
not
of 3s
not easy to
or
bring
set
home.
of 2s. He can shift.
Switch. You must switch.
Absolutely. No.
He's switching.
Okay,
This
okay,
is right.
he's
This
switching.
is the right play.
Yeah. Very good.
He just didn't do it in the order you and I would have.
Yeah, exactly.
We make the switch because we're so happy
I'd
to
have went
switch.
for the glory first, right?
Right. Oh, that's a nice roll. Coming in was very big there. I'm not sure I don't play the 1 to the 6-point. I guess he's playing on gammon save there. That 1 to the 6-point would have been a very exciting roll to make. Play to make it. It would have paid off.
Even
too.
more so now.
Yeah, it would have paid off.
Would have given
You'd have
13
more shot.
numbers instead of 11 numbers.
Right. But I think I would have at least considered going to the 6-point. This is a huge roll right here for the match. Nope.
No.
Just
So
I would.
Adrian is fairly likely to get out of this. Not certain he is out of it.
And by the way, that's a good roll for gammons. There's gammon possibilities.
Yeah,
there.
he's got, 6, 10, 11 crossovers to save, 11 crossovers to get off. So
He's probably not going to win a gammon.
probably not, but a set or 2 on Adrian's side would get him the gammon.
He might get it just if Jose rolls small.
Yeah.
6-4 is not small.
Okay, so Adrian is definitely going to need at least a set, I think.
And the odds are he'll get one before it's over.
Yeah. I mean, in 5 or 6 rolls, you're going to get one by probabilities perspective. So he's still got 8 crossovers to save the G. And Adrian has 8 checkers to get off. 2 and 1 across, so he's still got 5, 6 to save the G. This is extremely close.
And a G is pretty big here.
It's huge here. Yeah.
Adrian was in big trouble this game. He rolled that Joker 3-6. He was in big trouble without that roll.
Yeah, and I mean, that was really his last opportunity. Probably was going to be his last opportunity
That's
to
right.
do it.
That was it. He rolled the Super Joker the moment he needed it.
And that was huge swing. Probably a 6-point swing,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Any one or two and any one or two and he's gammoned. Any one or two.
and other numbers.
And a few other numbers, and he is not
Made it.
gammoned. That's a
okay.
good. He's off the gammon. Okay, that was a big save.
Big,
Equity-wise,
big
that was
save.
big.
Oh. So
Interesting, fun game. Exciting
changes
game.
changes nothing for Adrian though. He's kind of in the same spot. Would play it the same way.
Yeah, 13-2 and 13-0 isn't that big a difference. I mean, 10-2 and 10-0 isn't that huge a difference. I just really, really hated the second roll move of Jose, who rolled a 6-5 and was supposed to hit 2,
Oh, really?
and just ran a back checker.
Just ran.
You know, Adrian had split with a 6 out to the bar, and you roll a 6-5, it's automatic. You just 6-5, you hit off the 6 and the ace, and he just ran. Even at this score, I think that has to be very wrong. And he did it quickly.
Oh.
I would cube.
Oh, you got to cube.
I would take. It's early. Good cube. Good take. Nice aggressive play by both players.
Yeah, he needs to pick up the other checker and or
And he
or make a
flunks.
point.
He flunks.
He did neither.
Well, he can make the 11 point. He probably should. Just come up from the back. Nothing fancy.
He's still got a considerable edge in this game, so don't do something silly and risk giving up that advantage.
Right.
So.
2 6s and nothing roll. He likes the hit. He also
I think
likes.
he got a hit.
Well, I do, but he's thinking about making the 5 point, I guess.
Well, and
The 5 point has merit.
5
Giving a
point
four-
has merit.
I
but,
don't think. I don't necessarily. I'm not sure this is wrong.
Well, and he may not cover the blot in the next roll.
Well, giving a 4th checker back lets him make a 2nd point too.
Mhm.
I'm not sure this is wrong.
But it's it's hugely gammon go situation. So that's the first instinct of that is to hit.
You might even hit twice.
You could hit
You
twice.
might even hit twice. You might be
Try
right.
to keep him from making that second.
If you're going to
anchor.
hit, maybe you hit twice.
I mean, that's not insane. Certainly
This doesn't look
not
like
that I
much.
would think you would ever suggest an insane play.
No,
you know.
I played enough Pascal gaming to do that kind of stuff all the time. Very interesting situation. The more I look at the 5 point, the more I like it actually. It unstacks the 6 point. It's a very important point. It's not that terrible if he makes his 3 point.
David showed.
David's playing doubles at 8. How's he going to get another match in anyway?
He wasn't going to pull. So he started at 0-0. Arda said he wasn't going to penalize him.
They penalized David 4 points?
And I told Thomas that Arda had said there was a misunderstanding, so he wasn't going to penalize him.
David didn't think he had to be back until 8 o'clock. I had dinner with David.
Yeah,
He thought he had to be back for doubles at 8.
for doubles and play the other later.
Yeah, because how
But-
could he possibly play the double?
Well, Arda told him now that he's going to postpone his doubles start till 10, so he won't have the restart chance, but he'll play. Okay. Stop buying ask Arda about that. Arda was here. Oh, you didn't tell me that. Whatever.
Poor David, he's going to be upset.
Not my tournament. Not my decision.
He's my roommate.
Might be a little hard to live with.
David Wells is my roommate. He's not going to be happy. Okay, you hit here. You hit and play 8-7. Come in with 1, hit off the 4, and play 8-7. This is just a very natural play. And now 8-7. Come on, Adrian, I taught you this one. Once before he didn't play 8-7 that I... Oh no, that was the previous match where he didn't play 8-7. I couldn't understand it.
You got the aces. Had to come in.
This is the play.
That's
this is
right.
the play.
Yeah.
That's the natural play. Put the checkers where they need to be, and he got
Dance.
very
Okay,
handsomely
now-
rewarded for
Now,
it.
he'd like to pick up another checker
And
and
cover.
make that point.
And cover. Hit and cover.
But the 2s and 3s are, well, that's a 3 and a 4. 2 and 3 and 3 and 4. And not double 5s.
Well, so you make the 3-point, and I still make the 8-point. The 8-point's a valuable point, and you need those
Absolutely.
builders for the blitz, the cover and blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I think that's right, because he can still make
Sure.
a 6 prime on the next roll.
Absolutely.
And he'd likely have another have a shot at this blot over here anyway. Okay, man.
Thank you. I'm going to my doubles game.
Okay. Thank you, Phil.
Pleasure. I'll be back.
Good fortune to you. Keep your eyes on the board.
Yeah,
Okay, so Adrian has 3 behind a 6 prime, one of them in the air. Now he just needs to extricate the 2 rear checkers. One of them's out. Maybe you no, step up and out. No, I just came to the bar and stepped up to the 21. But either way. Now step up. Okay. So Adrian rallying here, but a long way to go, both in the game and the match. Okay, so Jose got the checker off the bar so he can go to work somewhat, trying to build his board a bit, move some checkers around, try to position himself to save the gammon. Okay. Okay, so Jose will take these checkers on into his home board. By doing so, he can ideally save himself from not having to play 6s for a while. think you just play both of them. I don't want to give it up just yet. If you only had two and you were trapping him off the ace point, I might do that, but not with three back there. He can play with the spare. I think this is correct. Five, four. So again, I wouldn't even do that. I want to get him in and kill the sixes, although Adrian's far enough advanced that perhaps Jose's play was correct. Ooh, pardon me. Okay. So Jose, for the moment, is ready. And what he would like to do is roll a six, so he doesn't have to crack his board. Needs a six or a small number. Gets the six, so should be able to sustain his position for a couple of rolls and maybe give Adrian a chance to crack. Okay. Nice 5-1. So he moves to the 7 to have direct cover for the ace. 4-1 now. Does he clear the 6? Or does he take one off the 5? I cleared the take one off the 5, I believe. One more of the gammon go type play. And if he plays it off the 6, you're odd on the back anyway. So 5s and 6s blot, albeit you get 4 off in doing so. But I think this is the play, although he's odd for the 6s. Another 6-4. Now he's hoping Adrian blots right here. He doesn't. So this will be interesting. Does he clear the 6 or take one off the 5? The age-old question. He needs the gammon in the worst way. Maybe you play for it by taking one off. Okay. Jose has to run. Now Adrian, got to be careful here because, of course, Jose has a closed home board over here, so Adrian can't afford to get hit. Okay, so that probably doesn't solve every problem, and it doesn't increase his gammon potential necessarily, but correct play nonetheless. He was happy to see that roll. Okay, nothing with a big number and a 3. Now a set of 4s, so looky here. 6 to get off. Adrian's got 5, including some big ones to, that'll solve that problem. I was going to say to save the BG. So that he has done. So it's going to be 10-4. So Adrian going to try to continue the rally here. His circumstances are becoming slightly less dire. So although he may still need to be somewhat assertive, he's not in a desperately assertive position that he might have been a game or two ago. 5-1. He's going to do that and split the back. Jose like to make the bar. Arda 4 can make the deuce. Something to be said for making a point. It's a 3-point board. 25% of the time, Adrian's going to dance. Didn't get one of those, but he got a. He can't play the 4 because he doesn't have a 1, so has to play it this way. 3-1 makes the bar. Six, 5, rather ugly. Put one on the 8 and one on the 3, I guess. And that's his only options, one on the 8 and one on the 3, or just take one all the way to the deuce. Maybe entice Jose from hitting off the 24. Maybe gives, ooh, looky here. Looky here. I think Adrian's going to snap this. This might be the kind of opportunity Adrian's been looking for, and he does take it. Set of 5s, nice number. Not still got the 2 to work with back behind there, and Adrian needs to make the 5 or the 7 here. Gets the 4. He'll certainly take that. Okay. Looky here. Look carefully. There you go. His best number, and it looked like he almost overlooked it to start with. So now Jose is in a world of potential trouble. He can certainly reship it, but does he play on? No, I think he reships it. He might get a take out of it, and then he's got 8 in play. I don't see. He has to reship this, and I don't think Jose can take it. Yeah, there's the reship. It's always kind of interesting. Adrian thought about that for a while, which,
2 minutes.
was he just trying to maybe sell some uncertainty and get Jose to take it?
10-6.
Yeah.
If so, it didn't work, but I doubt that was necessarily the case. We're going to take a break here. 10-4 or 10-6 Jose after being up 10-0. So Adrian got a little rally going on here. Checking, what do we got? Merriman trailing Oliver Squire 4-2 in the Jackpot 2 final, Super Jackpot 2 final. But Greg has a nice opportunity here. He could get could get 4 points. Looks like Oliver has 7 off. 6, 7, 8, 7 off. Set of 4s all the way around. I'm while these guys are on break on 1, I'm looking over here at my Stream 2 TV to the side of my Stream 1 TV. quite an interesting game. Oliver Squire got hit with 7 off. Okay, so Adrian, he's ready to play. He's reset his checkers. Jose doing the same. 10-6. Jose. Okay. Nothing like, okay, this is the drop here. Dance is on a 2-point board with 2 checkers in the air. Got to let that go. So 10-7. Jose. Quite a little rally going on here. As Phil and I were talking, backgammon is a game, even though Adrian was quickly down 10-0. There's you never give up. You keep grinding it out, and certainly you get put into a position where you can play much more aggressively, and things go your way. Things go your way. Ooh. Okay, makes the 22 point, which well, that worked out fairly well, and then it kept Adrian or Jose from unstacking the 6 point. Five, 4, so okay, he's stepping up to the 20 again to try to derail Jose's nefarious intentions. Here's a nice 3, makes that, so he's got a 3-5 anchors. Find a 2. Sides on that one. Adrian has to give up his midpoint to hit that. Play 8-2, 8-3, maybe. Okay, so Jose making good progress. Adrian had the 3 blots on the board, so he had a free roll to quickly build a board. Make stiff 4. Adrian needs to make the 4 or 5 himself. Doesn't do that. Wow, that's kind of a awkward one. Hey, Ben. Yeah. So Jose bringing the troops home, but he's got to come in against that 3-5 game, which is not as difficult as some other positions to enter against, but still has some potential. Mr. Oscar.
How are you?
I'm good.
Let's stay off the camera.
Okay. Gonna be kind of interesting decision here. Take them all in. No. Okay, reasonable.
Everything was
Second one in a row. So he this time will take them all in. You can't move 6 though. There's the 4th one. Okay. Now Adrian's almost out of time to hold those 2 points. And play this without breaking them. Those don't move, so it's got to be that. Checker, well, they do move off the 7, don't they? Okay, that's fair. Now Adrian's likely going to be leaving Dodge. I have 3. Still a little awkward. Okay, hand and slot. Okay, some double shot numbers in the cup. There it is. Whoa. Double shot now. He's got, 20 hitters? I don't think it's a double either. He's got 20 hitters, but Jose's got 11 returns. For probably 11 returns. But it's, and it's only a center cube, so it's not as much risk as it were if it were a recube. I think this is correct. One, take it all the way around, or maybe go to the 6 and play 2 more. Take away the double hit joker. I don't know. I would do this. I don't know that I would do that. Maybe it's right though. I mean, double 5 is the only thing. Well, there's some oddities out there. 5-1 doesn't play too well for. Huh? There he sends it. Lets it go. 10-8. Adrian was down 10-0 and he's rallied to 10-8 now. So not bad. But now it's close enough. Now he's got to play pretty much straight up. You know, he's been able to play extremely aggressive from the. Yeah, exactly. Easy to play that. It's all or nothing. I'm sorry. After losing 4 penalty points. Okay. So, Adrian needs an anchor. It's not an anchor, but something to be said for it. Makes the 5. Okay, Adrian's got to make that point.
You don't want to hit. You missed a hit.
Yeah. He was focused on that anchor. So a bit of an oversight there by Adrian, but we've all been there. I was kind of focused on the anchor myself.
Yeah, there's a game that's more true than this. Bill has an expression. Can't be afraid to win. Right, Bill?
Yeah.
Now he hits one.
Let's just bring it on out. He doesn't really have
Yeah,
another 5. Advances, wow. 3-1, pick and pass, making point, or pick and point, I guess you would say. Adrian
if he doesn't come in, it's too good.
needs to enter. There's a start, one of them. Avi Cohen taking a few pictures here. It's not so much a felt, Alex. It's kind of a. It almost feels like a
Whitey, who's it wrong?
synthetic cloth of some sort. 6-1. He's got to hit this.
I don't know why. They're both starting to panic.
Doesn't have nearly the nap to it that a felt surface would. It's relatively smooth. Kind of feel again like I would describe it as a synthetic cloth type feel to it. Correct. It's definitely not cork. Okay. Well, he'd like to made the bar. He'd like to point on something. He can't do anything particularly constructive. Yeah, he could do that. Just come and hit on the 4.
Can't let Jose.
That's the 6 blot variation. So he goes this way. 1/6. So little option, but to just run it.
If he could hit.
3-5. 2s and 4s hit. He's got a number of covers he'd like to hit and make the bar point. Can't do either. I've said that can't do either several times in this game from Adrian's perspective.
Good play.
So he's just going to concentrate on making a board and hopefully ultimately getting a shot, but that becomes increasingly unlikely. Could have made the bar, not burned 2 pips. Okay, I think he's going to have to let this go.
You did that in 4 seconds. How'd you do it? One?
I've done 12, 66, 72, 98. Yeah. So he has to let it go. And so 2 away, 5 away. 6. That Adrian needs to
Music.
do something. It seems all the momentum is shifted back into Jose's favor here. G6, nice roll, in and hit. So he's going to make the 18, play to the 5. I think so. I don't like that. You're stripping the 8. Don't have that builder, and you're playing with 2 blots. So I would have preferred the other 6-4 gets hit. Oh, double 6. I saw it as 6-4. I apologize. 1, 2. 1, 6 makes the 5. Double 4s to follow the double 6s. That's okay. That's getting a little difficult to overcome. Double 6, double 4 by Jose.
Two away, 5 away, huh?
Yeah. Six, 4. Four, 1 goes to the 5. What Jose is thinking about here, double 2, that's a nice shake. Maybe he was thinking about a double 2. I don't know. That's probably the play. 9, 72, 90, 105, 109 for blue. 25, 49, 30, 85, and 26, 11, 111, 109. Pretty close. 10 pips, Alex has. He's got to depart down with those 2, so I think that's right. Now, Jose, 2, 3. obvious, but Jose has zero flexibility on the outside on the next roll.
Oh, yeah.
6-5, 6. Yeah, makes the ace. There we go. Pretty double sixes. Now he's in a bit of a bind. Way ahead, but there's those two checkers trapped on the mid. Ace deuce, that makes that. Now this will be interesting. Let's see what he does. Ace deuce, he'll keep them together. Adrian's seven, just got to play. I don't break it. I'll take it in. Jose may well roll a 6 himself. So I take that. I take the checker in. I don't know what do you think, Kat? Yeah, absolutely take it in. Yeah, Carl James has joined us and trying to convince you folks to hit that like button. Okay, who rolls a 6 first and puts himself in jeopardy? Okay, has to break, but he can handle that. Now, Jose's got to keep from rolling a 6. That's not rolling a 6. So, unless Adrian does very well here, which he does not. What's 27, 29, 41, 59, 70. 51, 45. Okay, so he has to let that go. It's Crawford 4-way. And then this is kind of a match. I mean, this has been a difficult game from a, should we say, a mental fashion for Adrian. He's down so big so early. And, has really fought to get it back to close and still not getting a break or two that he needs, but he's maintaining his focus and trying to squeeze every last ounce of equity out of the situation. It's not so much. Gammon doesn't. He's odd away, so. With odd number away, it doesn't matter. It's 2 games afterwards, regardless. Indeed. Makes a huge difference, but. Just maybe buttons it up. So he's got a slot to 5. Got to get some measure of a board built over there. There's a shot somewhere. Yes. deuce. That dupes the ones.
6 is a duplicator, yeah.
Okay, makes the 5.
That's what it is.
Okay. Ooh, pardon me.
Recycle.
Five, 4. Just make the deuce and play to the 3, perhaps. Let Jose play. Okay. Okay, there's the awkward number for Jose. It just has to go to the deuce. Perhaps he could slot the 4, but he goes to the deuce. Pretty ugly play and ugly position. Not that he not faulting him. It was more forced onto him in certain regards.
Everybody's
3-1. I don't know. I think I might have look at breaking the 11, play them both off the 11. If he wants to hit me, let him give up his anchor. Hmm. 4-5 again. Plays even worse this time. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, this is. We thought the last one was bad. This one's even worse. Oh, I mean that. He's gonna hit that. I don't know that I'd do that. I mean, I think I'd just play with one blot and. Yeah. Adrian just wishes he had access to the cube. Gotta hit him. And the 5 of your choice. Oh, surely. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Wow. He's saying about all the 5-4s he can stomach. Okay, he can make the 6. He needs to remake the 6 anyway, so he'll play that. Oh, 5-3. Okay, makes the 3-point. Come around to the 8, but that's still incredibly ugly. I think you got to do this. 5-1. He can make the 20.
No. Easy.
Oh.
He's made something out of nothing.
Ooh. That's a shot somewhere.
Yeah, I agree with you. You like that? Threes and threes? You're behind in the race, right? No, you can't win. What do you do next round? You're gonna be close there.
This is tough. Okay. 4-1. Just got to go to the 8. Six in and 5 out. Hit. But does he want to? Huh? Well, again, the G doesn't hurt him so much.
Just duplicate the fours and ones.
That could fall into the ugly category. Nothing much to do with that.
Yeah, very fine. Keep your checkers alive.
Okay, reasonable. Jose gets another 8, but it's blocked. That's big time ugly. Although he's probably ahead in the race, but 6-4. Got to take that around. What's the count? Yeah, okay. I don't have a count.
Quick over, very quickly with a quick double. One double, it's over. That's Jose.
Yeah, he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh. It's just a straight race, and you're losing. Nice guy for not showing you much mercy. Needs some large dice. Well, that's a start. Okay, it's to the 7 and to the 4, right? Okay, he's in there, but it's gonna. Well, that void on the ace hurts Jose a bit, but Adrian's going to need at least a set somewhere along the road. There's a set somewhere along the road, but it's 3 off, but it has the void on the ace himself. Okay.
Jose's only missed one. Gonna miss one.
Adrian. Wow. Aces. Single ace would have hurt him, but he rolled 2 aces. 5-2. What's he got? 9? Yeah, 9. There's the ace that hurts him.
7 checker.
Okay. Adrian. Yep. But Adrian's got some misses in his future here, in all likelihood.
1, 2, 3 rolls for Jose.
Wrong set.
Double 4.
Oh, that could help considerably if he rolls another ace. But Adrian needs a set. Not a set, but he likely will have a shade. And if Jose rolls an ace here, then doesn't. But Adrian needs 2s or more, or Jose to roll an ace. No. Plus, he's vulnerable to the ace if Jose were to roll the ace. Boom, that's it. Good match for Jose, who will go into the Mega Jackpot final against Kimon Papakirstopoulos. So, congratulations to Jose Farca.